Hi, today I'm going to show you how to optimize your mobile game. To start with Occlusion culling. So I'm going to use one of my games to showcase the changes. So Occlusion culling is basically defining the rendering area. So basically the things that are inside your camera are the ones get rendered once you enable Occlusion culling. So basically you have to go to Windows. Here you have in rendering, you have Occlusion culling. So just have to click bake and it will do its magic. So it will create a occlusion culling map. So before that, make sure to make the objects that are not moving static object as static here. For example, here the warehouse is not moving, so basically I have made it static. So all the objects that are fixed in the location, make them static. And then you can enable occlusion culling and go to rendering and occlusion culling, and here you bake. And once you have baked, you can click the camera and you can see it is actually working. Let's see. So you can see now that when I move the camera, the objects actually get rendered. The things that are not in the camera does not get rendered. So it's a good way to optimize the game. So second thing is use mobile textures. So even if you are using a PC game, best thing is to actually make your textures mobile, type mobile. So you have here in a, let's say in a texture you have standard textures and you have mobile textures. Use the mobile textures. This will actually greatly improve your performance. And next thing is static game objects. So I will come to physics later. So static game object is basically objects that are not moving, make them static. So this will improve lighting. This will improve occlusion culling. This will improve navigation. So it's important to make objects that are not moving static. And the optimizing physics. So basically, don't use rigid bodies to objects that are not having physical interaction. So only add rigid bodies to objects that are having physical interactions. For example, bullets. The bullets I have added rigid bodies. Also make sure that you add a certain layer to that this rigid body. You have to make sure you add a layer. You have to define a layer related to that particular type of rigid body, so that you can define the interaction with each layer. For example, you in the project settings, the project settings, you can there's a physics tab. So you have a layer calculation matrix. So you can basically define the interaction between each type of layers. For example, you can see the projectiles are only interacting with covers. They are only hitting covers. So basically the other interactions are not calculated. So this will greatly improve the performance. Okay, next we have lighting. Basically make sure that you don't add shadows to every light. Make sure only 2 or 3 lights actually enable shadows. So my way is to enable shadows for only one light. So other lights are basically to give the like colors and everything. So only one light is enabling shadows. You can use bake shadows and go to rendering and lighting settings. Here you can actually generate bake shadows, or you can keep the real-time lighting. It's up to you. Next thing is prefabs. So basically everything you have in your scene, make a prefab out of it. So you can actually reuse that prefab. For example, drones, they actually prefabs of particular one. This is a drone prefab. So I have used I have used this prefab to generate this actually couple of drones. So that is the tips I can give. Hope you enjoy. Thank you.